Hello guys, welcome back to another 2004Scape by the Stevo. Today we're gonna be making nature runes. We're gonna be using this new method that Karsten came up with in 04Scape that he made a video about. I'll link the video in the description. But we're gonna do it a little differently. We're gonna be doing it solo, without runner. What do you need for this method? You need some glories that you can recharge at the Hero's Quest, so you need the Hero's Quest. You also need the Grand Tree to be able to take the glider, and you will be needing some Ring of Duelings in case you forget to recharge your glory that you can still get to Alcarid. How does this method work? We start in Alcarid and we're gonna run all the way to the gnome glider. So once we are at the gnome pilot, we're gonna go to the Grand Tree to Takvir Pri. Then once we're here, we're gonna close the window, gonna talk to the gnome pilot again, go on the glider and go to Gandius. At this area, we're just gonna run to the west coast of this island. Be aware, if you're under 65 combat, these tribesmen will be aggressive and they can poison you and can deal 11 damage per poison tick, which is really scary. So, you just keep running to the northwest, get over this log, and you can, of course, also fail this obstacle. You just take a little damage, but it's no problem. Just continue a little bit west and then south to the nature altar. What was so good about the Karsten method is you make your nature runes right now, and in the Karsten method, you teleport to a bank with your glory, and then you go to Alcarid and you recharge your run energy if you have a friend you're runecrafting with. If you do not have a friend you runecraft with, you just use your glory and you go back to Alcarid and you bank and you just repeat this on your own. Don't forget to re-equip your glory and you just bank and you repeat. What is also advised with this method is as high as an agility level as you can get because of the run restoration. At my agility, which is 67, your run restores from 0 to 100% in 7 minutes. One run of going from Alcarid Bank to the Gnome Glider all the way to the altar takes a minute and 45 seconds when you run. Walking there takes around 2 minutes and 55 seconds. If you combine those two, it's gonna average you around 650 to 750 nature runes per hour instead of the 550 you get at the shop method. It of course depends how often you have to recharge your glories, so the more glories you have, the better this method is. This method will also grant you around 5.5 to 6k runecrafting XP per hour. I hope this method was useful if you didn't find a running mate like in the Karsten method. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I see you next time. Stevo out. Peace.